let me tell you what Cone told me. Cone told me that Bleach 523 was the best chapter of the day. He told me it beats out Naruto and One Piece's chapters. I don't know. I mean, it's Cone, so I guess we gotta go with what he says. I guess Bleach had the best chapter this week of the big three. Yeah. So, first off, the first half of the chapter, which was the least interesting of the two by far. I mean, it was kind of interesting, but at the same time, it kind of was something we already established at this point. Basically, Ichigo and Renji are going to have to fight these things that are basically like Zanpakuto, that are pissed off, basically, of what Ichigo and Renji, how they don't treat their Zanpakutos right and whatnot. And I mean, we already knew this for the most part with Ichigo that I mean, it's cool that we're seeing exactly what's going to happen as far as the training goes, but we already know for the most part that Ichigo, he only hits up Zangetsu when, times are rough. He never really just, like, has a conversation, talks to him, nothing. It's just like, yo, I'm getting my ass kicked, dog, come help me out. So we already expected that, and I kind of expected that the test had something to do with that, him being basically a piece of shit to his Zanpakuto, and now it's coming back to bite him in the ass, same with Renji. And when's the last time Renji talked to his, like, in the anime it was a filler, but aside from that, like, we don't really get much as far as the relationship with them. So definitely that's well deserved. Nimaya is like a little bit of a weirdo. At one moment he's like talking, the next moment like he's joking around, next moment he's serious. So he's coming off as a weirdo to me. But I like that the test has to do with that. It'll maybe teach Ichigo to stop just relying on him only when things are down. He never has like, hey, let's share a story, let's talk. Nothing. It's just like, I need you. Come over here. So definitely that's going to teach him to appreciate his Zanpakuto. And if he does get Zangetsu back, maybe he'll appreciate him. Maybe he won't. We'll have to see what happens. Second half, on the other hand, that amazing. I loved it. Unohana and Kenpachi going at it. And according to Shunsui, this battle, one of these two are going to die. Wow. Can you just say epic? Like, when I read that part, I was just like, holy shit. You see them going at it. And apparently they're in the lowest level, which is locked, because basically the area, I guess it may be dangerous. I don't know why it's locked. And this is like the only place that can take what they can dish out. And you just see Unohana. I was like, when I saw Unohana, I was like, holy shit. Holy shit. And judging from one thing, I noticed she has a slash right here. And we know that Zaraki has like a scar over his eye. I think every Kenpachi has had some very bad wound to them, because she said it's aching me for battle. And he said the same thing, that his wound was aching him for battle. I think probably every Kenpachi has had a big wound that they got when they fought the other Kenpachi. Maybe Unohana at one point did fight the next Kenpachi and whatnot, and that's how she got her scar, and that's how Zaraki has his. Now, obviously, Zaraki's not going to die, so if this battle, if somebody does, in fact, die, it'll be Unohana, which I hope not, because I want to see her go like the way she is. Like, she has no pupils. She's just lost it. I want to see her in a serious battle, like against a villain where, at the end of the day, she's going to go as far, because she's like, looks like she's crazy. She's going to go far against Zaraki, but nobody, as far as a good guy goes, will go 100%, 120% unless they're fighting a villain. So I don't want Unohana to die. If she does die, I'm going to be upset, because I want to see her in a real full-on battle. Either way, things are heating up. Very, very good chapter. Second half, definitely much more interesting and just overall epic than the first half, because we suspected more or less Ichigo needs to stop being a dick to Zangetsu. It's like, talk with him, share a bond with him, learn about him, befriend him, and then maybe he won't be shitting on you like he does every time. And overall, again, just craziness. I can't wait to see what's going to go down with Zaraki and Unohana. Do you think Unohana is going to die, or Zaraki is going to die? Obviously, between the two, it would be Unohana, because the whole point is to get Zaraki stronger, because if he masters his Zanpakuto and the art of killing, he'll be the strongest that they got. And they need everything they can get. So I think it'll be, like, if any one of them die, will be Unohana. I don't want her to die. I don't, like, we're just now getting to see how epic she is, and then she's going to die. Come on. Come on. So yeah, overall, just quick thoughts on it. Amazing. Loved it. First half, it was alright. It was, they're not too interesting. Second half, bombshell. Let me know what you think, though. Zaraki or Unohana, who's gonna win. And yeah, at first I want to note one thing. At first I thought they were gonna go see Aizen because isn't Aizen supposed to be at the lowest level of the Serite? So that threw me off. But anyway, I'm ForneverWorld. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Thumbs up for Zaraki versus Unohana. I hope we get to see this. If Kubo plays us, I'm gonna be upset. You gonna be upset? I'm gonna be upset. What about you? He's gonna be upset too. Have an awesome day, people.